Yo, it's Batman the Farter, and today we're going to be doing Serial Mascot Political Compass. Here we go. So to start, of course, let's knock out the centrists. We've got the Diggum Frog from Honey Smacks. Obviously, a centrist, leans a little bit to the left because of what he grew up with. Kellogg's Chicken, libertarian left, just liberal. Barry the Bee. How much more cookie cutter can you get? Like, really, come on. Mini Wheats guy? Obviously a centrist. I mean, that is the most obvious centrist I've ever seen. It's Mini Wheats. Then we've got Cinnamon and Bad Apple. So Cinnamon goes here, and Bad Apple go right below them, and they belong here mostly because they're big weed smokers. You know, they want the weed to be legal. But, you know, authoritarian, libertarian, it doesn't really matter much to them. Chip the Wolf goes here, obviously, right? Chip is a big economist. So he just loves the economy. He wants, if it doesn't affect the economy positively, Chip doesn't want it. And next we've got Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Now Snap knows only what he's been told, because he's a fucking idiot. Now we've got Pop, goes right here. Obviously, him and his two brothers are the ones that have been telling Crackle right here what to believe. He doesn't really have any opinions for his own. Next up, we've got the Sugar Bear from Honeycombs. Obviously here, it just gives off that, like, super authoritarian, like, dad type of vibe. Toucan Sam, speaking of dad vibes, just dead middle, authoritarian right, obviously. But the new Toucan Sam is a little bit more fruity. So he's gonna go here because he's obviously gay. He wants gay stuff to be legal. Raisin Bran guy, obviously just dead middle, libertarian left. There's no other really way to look at that one. Now we've got our Transylvania guys, Booberry, up here, obviously. Another, he's starting to get into communist territory, and you know, Frankenstein is a Russian thing, so of course he would be. Count Chocula, right near him. Now, Booberry is very different. He's a ghost. So, ghosts don't really want anyone in their business. So, that's where you can see the libertarian part come in. Fruit Brute, center libertarian. You know, he's a brute. Fruit Brute, just makes sense. Vitamin King, here, for obvious reasons. Crazy Craven. Here, he's crazy, and he's craving economics. This is a big economics guy. Everyone knows that. Now we've got Captain Crunch, supports the cops a lot. He really just wants a totally authoritarian, state-controlled, fascist government, essentially. So that's where we get him. Now we've got Fred and Barney Flintstone. So Barney is right here. Again, type of like dad, like type of area, you know what I mean? Now Fred goes down here. Fred's children have convinced him to be anti-government. I mean, he's a caveman, so of course he's anti-government. They don't want government in their business, you know? Sonny the Bird from Cocoa Puffs obviously goes here. I mean, that, come on. He's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and he's cuckoo for a slightly authoritarian left-leaning government. That's just how it works. This is where we started to run out of legitimate cereals with mascots. So here's the Batman cereal right there, just straight liberal. Special K, the K, is definitely a center authoritarian left type of guy. You know what I mean? For sure. Steve Urkel, right here. I don't. That's probably where Urkel should be. Yeah, yeah, Urkel should be there. Trix Rabbit, come on. He wants the tricks to be shared, so he's obviously a communist, right? But then they say tricks are for kids. I earn these tricks, Rabbit. You can't have them. He doesn't like that. Five Nights at Freddy's cereal, Freddy Fazbear, obviously, it goes right there. I mean, he's kind of, middle of the road government wise and, middle of the road left wise. Crave mascots. Now we're getting into like anarchy territory. Crave, they are anarchists. They are anarchists. Mr. T cereal. Mr. T goes here. He gives off that type of like dad vibe. You know what I mean? Frosted Flakes. Tony the Tiger, obviously here. Supports the cops, obviously. Big like dad vibes again. Quisp goes here. I mean, look at that motherfucker. Could he go anywhere else? Lucky the Leprechaun. Obviously, Lucky the Leprechaun is the biggest economist. He's like, no, I earned this cereal, so I'm going to keep this cereal away from these pesky kids. And he gets it through illegitimate means, obviously. And then Cinnamon Toast Crunch, about as anarchy as you can get, quite honestly. These guys are dog eat dog out here. They don't want anything, just pure anarchy. And then lastly, we've got Bruce Jenner on Wheaties. That was just the last spot. So, I don't know. Caitlyn Jenner would probably be somewhere else.